Welcome to Carpet Stories. I'm Michael Alder, and what exactly does the term "I need breakfast, lunch, and dinner type money" mean? As a full disclaimer, all the stories shared on Carpet Stories actually occurred from 2008 earlier when I was running a massive commercial flooring operation. So, to all my existing and future clients, no need to worry, none of these lunatics will ever appear in your house. Now, this story is starring the convict. Now, the convict is going to appear in countless stories because he was a character beyond characters that was on the team on and off for obvious reasons, him being the convict there. But it starts off, we pull up at the Reserve Square apartment building with at least 12 different units of carpet on the truck, and I had a dozen guys with me as well, and everybody would grab a load, they would grab a unit, and they'd be assigned to it, and they'd start knocking it out. So everybody's hauling their carpet up to the proper floors when the convict pulls me aside and says, "Bro, I need some breakfast, lunch, and dinner type money." And I was like, "What the hell are you talking about, breakfast, lunch, and dinner type money?" He's like, like $100. I was like, "Yeah, okay." So I peeled him off like, I don't know, 60, 70, 80. I didn't give him what he was looking for, but I peeled him off enough money to get his smokes and sandwiches and drinks or whatever that I thought he had needed to go ahead and continue working. Now, the convict had the keys to his unit that he was supposed to go get started after he received his breakfast, lunch, and dinner type money. Little did I know, the convict's crack dealer happened to live in Reserve Square Apartments as well. So a couple hours go by, we're hammering out our units, and I start making my rounds to check in on everybody, see how they're doing, and I get to convict's unit. The carpet's in there. He's nowhere to be found, and nothing's been done after a couple hours. So I pick up the phone and I call him, and then I call again, and then I call again. He's not responding at all. So then I send him a text. This is a convict. This is a tough guy. So I'm like, "Man, I'm shocked that you won't take the call from a guy half your size. You really scared of me?" That got him to pick up the phone quick. So convict jumps on the phone with me, right? And he's like, "Bro, I'm just not feeling it today. I had to dip." And I'm like, "All right, whatever. That's fine, man. But you got to get me them keys. I don't know where you're at, but you got the keys to the unit. I got to get this unit done." So he's like, all right. Check this out. Just meet me on the street corner." I'm like, "On the street corner? I thought this dude dipped." So I walk out of the building, and he's posted up right outside the building waiting for me, looking crazy as fuck, like really crazy, eyes bugging out his head crazy, So he passes me the keys, and I was like, "What's good with you, man?" He's like, "No, man, I gotta go." So he just kind of dips off into the darkness there. So from there, I knew the cat was on drugs, right? So I was like, whatever, man, these guys do that type of stuff. They fall in, they fall out, whatever, let's just get this unit done. So we get in there, we're doing our thing. My phone rings like 2 hours later when we're getting down to wrapping up. Convict left his tools in the unit. He's all like, "Bro, I left my tools in the unit." I was like, "Yeah, no, I got you, man. Don't worry about it. We'll just put it on the truck." He's like, No. I think you want to buy those tools." I was like, "Oh, yeah?" I said, "How much do I want to pay for these tools?" He's like, "I think you want to give me $100 for them." Now, this was a steal. Look, there's seam irons, tackers, kickers. I mean, everything. It was a no-brainer. I was like, "You really want to come off these for $100? He's like, "Yeah, bro, just meet me in the lobby." I'm like, "Meet you in the lobby? I thought this dude was gone. What the hell is he doing in the building still?" So I go downstairs. He's in the lobby, bugged out to the point where he can't even talk when he sees me, right? I just slap him 100 and he skirts off again. I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? I've seen all types of crazy stuff, as you're going to learn in Carpet Stories. So I give him the money. He disappears. I go back to the crew. I'm like, "Yo, we just bought Convict's tools for $100 here." We're all having a quick laugh. So the rest of my losers on the crew are bragging about the fact that they're not the bona fide loser of the day. Convict took the trophy. But here's what we found out after the fact. When we circled back and the smoke settled a couple weeks ago by, I said, "So how the hell did you keep popping up out of nowhere if you were gone for the day?" Now at Reserve Square, it's rumored that Al Capone used to set up meetings under the building. There's a tunnel system under the building on this place. And what he would do, he was going, not Al Capone, convict, was going upstairs, buying crack off of his crack dealer. And then he would go downstairs and smoke crack under the building in the tunnel system. And that was one of many chaotic stories you're going to find here on Carpet Stories. The moral of the story is, if your employees approach you and ask for breakfast, lunch, and dinner type money, they're probably going to smoke some crack. So don't give it up there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, and I look forward to catching you on the next video.